Hi guys, welcome back to my XPS guide. Now I'm gonna review Bart. So he is a breaker and chainer, okay, and also able to do some support for your party, which is pretty good. And that's why I'm gonna compare him with Machina because, like Machina also able to break and to Sora because Sora is the base of true dual wield at this point, I think. Okay, so if you take a look on the attack stats. Bart attack stats is quite decent, okay? He can get 140% attack boost, which is quite high, but to achieve that number, you need to equip him with Whip. But it is not a problem because he has innate dual wield. So after equipping Whip, you can use Sword as your secondary weapon. So compared to Machina, Machina is okay, inferior because he only get 120% attack boost. You can only get 170% if you equip his Trustmaster, which costs you one ability slot. Okay, and Bart health is quite good, 60%, so 10% better than Sora and 20% better than Machina. Okay, so pretty decent survivability, but his defense and spirit maybe not that special, okay, only average. Unlike Faye, he doesn't have fatal damage protection, so yeah, be careful when using Bart. But to compensate that, he has innate physical evasion, 30%, which is quite big. And Bart also get 50% machine killer, and if you equip his Trustmaster, that means 100% machine killer. So yeah, Xenogears character are really built to kill robot. That's pretty good, okay? And on the beginning of the battle, he gets 80% attack buff, which is useful if you don't have a buffer in your party, okay? And for MP management, he only gets 5% MP regen, which is kind of small, but maybe that's not a problem because he is a dual wielder character. And talking about dual wield, he gets 60% true dual wield, which is the highest of all these three, okay? Very good. And he also has 150% faster ABV rate. So yeah, usually most characters get 100%, so yeah, Bart gets higher here. You probably want to use his LB because yeah, it is pretty decent. You will see later why. And I think that's all the thing you need to know about his stats. Now let's talk about his abilities and how to use him. So Bart can become a provoker because he has that 100% provoke, and the side effect you get from the provoke skill is 200% faster ABV rate, so he can use his LP without any problem. And like I have mentioned before, he has innate 30% physical evasion, so it is kind of easy to build him into 100% dodge tank. So really guys, that's one role for Bart. Other than Provoker, Bart also a good chainer. He can chain with Kingsglaive, Tornado, Flood. Okay, those are normal abilities. It also deals nice amount of damage, but the special thing here is the Flood chaining because 3 stars Leviathan has an ability called Violent Current. So that is 1.8 times physical damage, which chainable with Flood. So if you use Bart, then anyone who equips Leviathan can become his chainer, okay? That gives you a nice party setup, which allow you to use a character like Sid, who specializes on finishing the enemy. Flood is also really good chaining skill in my opinion, okay? Because it has multiple hits and the window is kinda long. Other than chaining, he also able to imbue elements to your party. So you can choose fire, water, earth, or wind. So that 4 elements, really good. Before this, I can only remember Ignis. Okay, yes, I can only remember Ignis, who able to imbue multiple elements. I know that character like Blossom Sage Sakura able to imbue thunder, and Maritime Nico able to imbue water, but those characters only has an access to one element instead of four. Okay, but really guys, I don't remember other characters than Bart. If you know, then sorry. It also gives you 200 MP refresh, split over 5 turns, so that means about 40 MP regen per turn. So this is quite good, especially for himself. I don't think you will have MP problem if you use this ability, okay, because Bart is dual wielder, so his MP cost is really friendly. Another special thing that I like about Bart is he has one AoE physical negation. That means, yes, he cannot become your AoE physical tank, but he can become provoke. And usually, if you need to provoke physical attack, then that means you need to protect yourself from AoE magic damage. So the setup usually AoE magic tank and one provoker, but that leaves you vulnerable against AoE physical attack. That when Bart come to play, because he has this skill which give you AoE physical negation, so your party become really durable. And this AoE physical negation has a side effect, and that is 200% faster LBV rate. How's that not awesome? Okay, especially on today, there are many characters who have amazing LB, so this 200% is really insane, guys. Other than that, he also able to break enemies' stats. Whoa, talking about complete support. And I know you may complain, the breaks are only 60% attack and magic. Yes, that's true. Compared to Auron, Krilla, then Bart may be inferior because 15% difference, guys. It is quite big in battle. But 60% is also already pretty decent on today's standard. And in the future, you can awaken this. I'm not sure about global, but only Japan, they can awaken this break into 75%. Remember that this lasts for 5 turns, so you don't need to cast this that often. And yes, this is pretty good, guys. And it doesn't deal any damage. However, that's depend on situation, okay, whether it is good or not. For defense and spirit break, you don't need to worry because you can use his LB to break 74% defense and spirit. Okay, so you have seen before, he has 100% faster LBV rate combined with white colon, which give you 200% faster LBV rate. You won't have any problem when you want to cast this limited burst, okay? I don't think you need to level up this LB because what you get is the damage boost. Yes, you can make this skill a finisher, but he is not a true double hand character. So I don't think this LB deal amazing damage, especially compared to his cooldown ability. So he actually able to chain with one more ability, okay, Absolute Mirror of Equity. Too bad it is a cooldown ability. It deals 12 times damage, which means 24 times damage per turn because he is a dual wield character. But the good thing about this is the cooldown only 2 turns. Okay, so you don't need to wait a long time. So basically, you use one support ability, you break the enemy on the first turn. On the second turn, you can use this Absolute Mirror of Equity. On the third turn, you can use your, let's say, white colon or imbue elemental to your ally, and on the next turn you can use your Absolute Mirror of Equity again. So really good chaining capabilities. Okay, so with this that means he able to chain with 4 families. Okay, really amazing. And the next cooldown ability, Protect Nissan. This give you nice attack boost, 250%. So yeah, this kind of compensate his maybe low attack stats compared to true double hand character. It's very nice, but I think the instant LP feel maybe not that necessary because yeah, he can feel his LB fast enough. Okay, and has that 150% faster LBV rate. I don't say it is bad, okay? I don't say it is bad, so don't twist my word. What I want to say is, what I want to say in this is maybe he doesn't need this that much, okay? And he also get health and MP regen, so very good. Enough about his abilities, let's talk about equipment. So his equipment, he needs to equip whip, okay, that adder, but that whip is pretty decent. On the secondary weapon, you can choose between sword and fist, okay. If you have an abilities like opposition, chosen one, then I think sword is better weapon. But let's say you only have martial mastery, then yeah, fist is better weapon. Especially if you equip him with Aigayan arm, that means he gets another 100% faster ABV rate, which make filling his LB easier. Whoa, that's pretty amazing. After that, simply focus on his attack stats and true dual wield if you have it. And if you equip him with fist weapon, remember there is a champion's belt, which is very good accessory for fist users. And if you want to make him into 100% dodge provoker, then simply equip him with quick assault to get another 40% evasion. Okay, that already 70%. 70% evasion. Simply after that, simply equip Ring of Lucy. Then you almost I forgot how much evasion Ring of Lucy gives you. Okay, but you are close to 100%. Put it short, it is not hard to make him into 100% dodge tanker. Really good character. Now my conclusion for Bart. So he is really versatile character. I have said this on my Should You Summon Xenogears banner video that Bart is the most future-proof characters. And yes, I still say that even now, okay, after seeing these abilities, he is really amazing. Maybe not rated high of DPS purpose, but for support, break, versatility, he can cover so many roles by himself. Okay, he has 4 chaining moves. Whoa, and his break gonna become one of the best breaks on this game. I think maybe next year we will get his awakening. Okay, 75% break for 5 turns. No restricted to cooldown or LB. Whoa, that's pretty amazing, guys. Defense and spirit are important, but I think it is not needed on the first turn, so I can overlook that. And yes, his trust mastery reward is kinda niche though, because I think it is only useful for him unless you still use Shinju, but simply use it on him. Okay, for super trust mastery reward, whoa, it is also pretty good. Okay, he gets 60% attack boost without restricted to any type of weapon. So maybe 60% is not that big because there is a Trust Master level which also give you 60% attack boost, but that's restricted to certain weapon. So still good Trust Master, guys. I think if you have 4 parts, then yes, get this Trust Master as soon as possible, because I don't think you need 2 Bart on your party because he has so many chaining partner other than himself. You won't have a problem to find one. Okay, we still need to wait his awakening. Like I said, maybe 1 year compared to Makina. Makina attack and magic break is really top tier. Okay, his LB, I mean, he can reach 79% attack and magic break, which is one of the best on this game right now. But on normal turn, his breaks are kinda bad. Not bad because I say bad because it is decaying. So you need to keep using it until you have filled your LB. Okay, and his absolute mirror of equity chainer skill deal less damage. Okay, only I forgot the damage multiplier, but only 6 times, or put it short, lower. But compared to Sora, of course superior as a DPS because he has better damage modifier. Remember, triple cast. Okay, But as a breaker, I know you may complain, Sora is not a breaker, but he able to break. His breaks are not available. It's not available on the beginning of the battle because it is a LP. But still, okay, I think yeah, Sora is a good character, better DPS, but as a support, of course, Sora is not a support, okay? So I think Bart is really good, okay? I cannot give him a score here, but I think he is belong to S or SS tier as a character because his versatility, okay? But as a DPS, I can only give him maybe 7 to 8, okay? Because if you remember, Tifa Divine Ruination Chaining ability can deal up to 28 times, so he is inferior compared to the old characters. So in that case, he as a DPS not bring you not much value, but as a character, he is really versatile, okay? So yep, I think that's all you need to know about Bart. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Pre-FX PS Guide. Bye bye guys!